What nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. And today's Friday. You guys know what that means. The Oricon charts are out, and today's top 20 Oricon ranking is going to be for the week of January 9th through 15th. So before I get into this, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be for live reactions or news and analysis and rankings like this video, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below, as well as the full top 50 Oricon chart, courtesy of Jessica, who, thanks to them, we get these charts every week. So, first of all, I do need to apologize that I've been very behind on Oricon charts because I have been struggling a lot financially, and not getting donations really doesn't help. And I have to work really hard for Bounding into Comics and find stories, write. And then on top of that, I was without meds for a couple weeks, and that was not fun either. Yeah, Adderall shortage wasn't good. No. But anyways, so how these work, for those of you that don't know, basically what I'll do is I'll read the number, the title, for new releases, read the date that it came out, how many days it's been out, then the total numbers. And if it isn't a new release, then I'll read the numbers for the week, the day that it came out, and then the total numbers. And then if the series is in the top 10 series weekly sales, we'll read those numbers too. And also, if I cover the series or not. And if I do not, I will explain why. We're in a situation this week where Blue Lock and Chainsaw Man dominate the majority of the chart, but because it's in numbers like 21 through 50 where they dominate the chart, I'm not going to cover all the numbers for them. Nah. If we were in a situation where like we had a lot of Blue Lock and Chainsaw Man up in like the top 20, then that would be a different story. But anyways, before we get into this main list though, we do got some honorable mentions here. So these are series that are in the top 10 manga series list, but are not in the top 20. So first off, we have Boku no Hero Academia, aka My Hero Academia, with 50,232 copies, and I actually covered it this morning. And I've been covering it for a very long time as well. I think I've been covering it since like chapter 100 or something like that. Yeah. I'm telling you right now, those sales are going to go up. Based on what we've been getting the past, I want to say couple of chapters in particular, them sales are going to go up. When number 8, we got Tokyo Revengers with 56,670 copies for this week. I cover that series as well, and I also cover the ongoing spin-off, Letters from Kisuke Baji, which is really good. Make sure you check that out. And then, of course, we got the One Piece with 67,809 copies. Now, this one I'm kind of surprised about still, because One Piece has been really fucking good. I'm really surprised with how low the numbers have been for One Piece, in all honesty. And then we also have Spy Family with 79,649 copies. And with Spy Family, I have been like one of the only people, if not the only person that has covered this manga since like near the beginning. I mean, I've covered it since chapter 3 when it was a Manga Plus exclusive. And I love it. Anyways, Now, let's get into number 20. And I have to laugh at this. And I'll explain why in a second. Because number 20 is not the current volume of Blue Lock. No, it's Blue Lock Volume 11. And for the week, it sold 16,674 copies for a total of 506,618 copies. And this is since the volume came out on October 16, 2020. All of Blue Lock, volume-wise, has sold a total of 326,022 copies. I have been covering Blue Lock for a very long time on my channel. And the reason why I find this freaking hilarious is because, one, this is volume freaking 11. This ain't the current volume. And also, it proves my goddamn point that Asagi Stew is not good writing. Because I've been getting a lot of shit about Asagi Stew. It's like, dude, Asagi Stew sucks. Give me better writing, damn it. Give me like Aowashi writing up in here. Like, and I'm going to explain it here real quick. If Asagi was more like AOI and Aowashi, like in terms of writing, I wouldn't hate him as much. Nah, I'm gonna punch Asagi in the fucking face. I can't stand him. He's a piece of shit. And you probably wonder why I still cover Blue Lock. I love every other character of Blue Lock, practically. I really do. And the art is fabulous. The writing for every other character is actually pretty good. It's just Asagi Stew that's writing that's awful. How is this happening? I feel like it's an Attack on Titan situation. Well, you know what? To be fair for Attack on Titan, Aaron's writing was not that bad. He's an asshole. Was he a Gary Stew? No. He's just an asshole and a villain because that's who he was supposed to be. So, can't hate. I can't hate on that. But I will say this. The anime is doing what it needs to do. So, I'm happy that people like Blue Lock's anime. I was not happy with it, the art and animation that I saw. I saw a little bit of the opening song for the second core, and it looks a lot better. It looks more like Blue Lock, but it's still not giving me enough. It's not taking Nomura's art to the next level. That's my issue with Blue Lock's art and animation. It's not taking Nomura's art to the next level. So to me, it's not what I consider to be a manga to anime adaptation, in my opinion. But anyways, you can hate all you want, but that's just my opinion. All right, so number 19 is Karu Hana wa Ren Jisaku Volume 6. It sold for the week 17,897 copies. It came out on December 20th, and in 20 days sold 36,837 copies. Unfortunately, the scans aren't up to date, so I can't cover it. We can only hope that with Kodansha's new program that they're doing, that it is going to be an overseas version of Magapoke. I am praying based on the statement that came out. But anyways, number 18 makes me happy because it is Togen Anki Volume 13. And for the week, it sold 18,343 copies. It came out on January 6th. And in 10 days, sold 33,845 copies. Now, I feel like a proud mama. Because I've been covering this manga since I think it was either chapter 9 or chapter 10. And also Urishibara follows me, which is awesome. But the writing is getting better and better, and the art, it's baby steps with this freaking art, okay? It is. Togen Anki is the definition of baby steps with the fucking manga art. But when the manga art is good, it's good. And I'm really happy to see that Japan sees it too. Very happy with that. Anyways, number 17 is Shinkaro Hashiru Volume 12. This is a new release that came out on January 12th, and in 4 days sold 19,472 copies. There are no scans available for it, so I cannot cover it. Let's see what the next one is here. The next one up in here, which is number 16, is Chainsaw Man Volume 12. And for the week, it sold 20,061 copies. It came out on October 14th, or not 14th, why did I say 14th? October 4th, 2022, and it sold a total of 780,695 copies. There's another volume of Chainsaw Man up in here. We will get to it, and I will tell you my whole thing with it. I should have waited. Oh, well. Number 15 is Danadan Volume 8. For the week, it sold 20,125 copies. It came out on January 4th, and in 12 days has sold 85,991 copies. I've been covering this manga since chapter 18, before it was officially available on Manga Plus and Viz. I love this manga so much. I said this manga was the next Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. I don't get enough respect. I don't. But anyways. Number 14 is Kumicho Musume to Savagakari, excuse me, Volume 10. For the week, it sold 22,946 copies. It came out on January 11th, and in 5 days sold 27,137 copies. And it is not up to date, so can't cover it. Number 13 is Isekai Nambiri Boka, Volume 10. For the week, it sold 23,324 copies. It came out on, This date seems wrong. Yeah, this date is wrong. I was like, what? Nah, that... Jessica, you ass! No! No, this is supposed to be January 7th. Right? Yeah. Or wait. Yeah, it's supposed to be January 7th. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it came out on January 7th. And, or no, I'm sorry. It came out... It came out January 5th, excuse me. Came out on January 5th, and in 9 days sold 50,584 copies. And the scans are extremely behind, so can't cover it. Number 12 is Hananoi-kun Tukoi no Yamai, Volume 12. It's a new release that came out on January 13th. In 3 days, it sold 23,838 copies. And unfortunately, scans aren't up to date either. So, again, this is another Kodansha property. Kodansha, I swear to fucking God, you need to get more simulpubs on your Magapoke app when it becomes international. A lot of these series need to be on your fuck. You know what? All the freaking series that are on like Magapoke and Comic Days, yeah, you need them on an international Magapoke app. Let's be fucking real. All right, number 11 is Maiko-san Chi no Makani-san, Volume 12. It came out on January 12th, and in 4 days sold 24,417 copies, and the scans are extremely behind. So cannot cover it. So number 10 is Windbreaker Volume 10. This is another Kodansha one that needs simulpubs. For the week, it sold 26,344 copies. It came out on January 6th. And in 10 days, sold 50,142 copies. Yeah, I really want to cover this one too. It fucking sucks. Because I like Delinquent series a lot. Number 9 is Na no ni Chigira Kanga Amisugiru, Volume 8. This is a new release that came out on January 13th, and in 3 days sold 27,764 copies. Yeah, can't cover it. Scans aren't up to date. Number 8 is the first Slam Dunk resource, and this is an art book, so obviously not going to cover it. It sold for the week 29,273 copies, came out on December 15th, 2022, and sold a total of 331,472 copies. I swear I saw Slam Dunk up in here. Where are you, Slam Dunk? Oh, and Slam Dunk's new edition sold a total of 210,749 copies. That's all volumes of Slam Dunk's new edition. And obviously it is complete, so I'm not covering it. Number 7 makes my life because I did cover the anime, but the manga I've tried covering, it just doesn't work, unfortunately. Number 7 is Hakume no Mikochi, Volume 11. It's a new release that came out on January 14th, and in 2 days sold 31,072 copies. This manga is really cute. It's a really cute little slice of life series. But as I said, because it's a short format manga, it's really hard to cover. I really would love it, but I can't. Number 6 makes me so happy because it is Rurouni Kenshin Hokkaido Arc Volume 8. And for the week, it sold 31,808 copies. And it came out on January 4th, and in 12 days sold 127,402 copies. And fam, we need to keep pressuring Momoyama to get simulpubs of this manga on Manga Plus. Because it was on the survey, and this manga deserves to be on Manga Plus. Because let's be fucking real. Viz will never license it because they are a part of the bull fucking shit that is, quote unquote, cancel culture. I covered this manga. I've been covering this manga since I've been covering it since chapter 1. Yeah. I love it. This manga is so freaking good. It's so good. I can't wait for more chapters to come out. And also, I can't wait for Rurouni Kenshin's anime to come out. Because unlike a lot of these anime that are coming out, Watsuki, the mangaka, is cracking the whip. And I know it's going to be good. And the production team is fabulous. And I covered it on this channel. Number 5 is Jujutsu Kaisen Volume 21. And it got the chop. That chop, chop, chop. For the week, it sold 32,844 copies, and it came out on December 2nd, and it sold 1,335,320 copies, and all volumes have sold 81,390 copies, and that's for this week. Jujutsu Kaisen I have been covering since chapter 17. I'm probably one of the only people that has covered this manga since near the beginning. I covered it this morning. I love Jujutsu Kaisen. I do. So again, I'll point this out when I touch upon Chainsaw Man as well. When people tell me I need to cover more mainstream series, I'm like, dude, I cover mainstream series before they become mainstream. Number 4 is Goku Fudo, aka Way of the House Husband, Volume 11. For the week, it sold 32,909 copies. It came out on July 7th, and in 9 days sold 51,343 copies. I tried to cover this one, but this is another one of those series, kind of like Hakume no Mikochi, where it's a short series, short amount of pages per chapters. And unless you're going to be like Jujika no Rokunin and really give me a lot of content to work with, it's hard for me to cover short chapters like that. Number 3 is Natsume Yujin-Chao Volume 29. For the week, it sold 37,712 copies. It came out on January 4th, and in 12 days sold 128,520 copies. And all volumes of Natsume sold 47,601 copies. I know I'm behind on this one. The scans got really behind, so I was waiting for the scans to catch up before I got back to covering it. But I'm going to start when the next chapter comes out. I think I'll do a long ass live reaction for it. I think I'll do it when the next chapter comes out. Another one I got to do it for because I think it's caught up now is Blue Period too. So stay tuned. That one's going to come. Number 2 is Chainsaw Man Volume 13. For the week, it sold 118,370 copies. It came out on January 4th, and in 12 days sold 403,488 copies. And all volumes of Chainsaw Man sold 299,563 copies. I have been covering Chainsaw Man since Chapter 1. Yep. I've been covering it since it was on Manga Stream. And I love it. I do. So, again, I will stress it. I cover series before they become mainstream. And I'm also going to say this too. Chainsaw Man being licensed by Viz was a huge mistake. That's why I do not want them licensing Kingdom. I'm scared for them if they license Kingdom. And that's why I'm also glad that they don't get a lot of the Manga Plus exclusives. Because these fucking normies don't deserve anything. They don't know about Manga Plus. They don't deserve it. For a reason. And then number 1 is Mystery to Iunakare Volume 13. For the week, I guess they released it early. Because for the week, it sold 196,014 copies. It came out on January 10th, and in 6 days, sold 212,317 copies. And all volumes sold 204,690 copies. That live-action drama really did a lot for it. Damn, Mystery to Iunakare is just killing it still. The scans are not up to date on this one either. I know it got an official license. Something that I really wish freaking Yempress would do, and it really irritates me to no end. Yempress needs to get more simulpub licenses. They do. Either that or Manga Plus needs to step the fuck up and just get more and just do more. Or like work with Shogakukan needs to step the fuck up too, because this is getting fucking ridiculous. We need a goddamn app from them at this point. An international app, excuse me. There's something else I was going to say, and I just totally spaced out on it. Oh, now I remember. It's interesting, isn't it? The one, I'm really surprised with how low these numbers are, but at the same time, I wonder if it has to do with Corona-sama raising her head again. Because the numbers were this low around that time as well. So I got it, and this was like back in what, 2020? Yeah, early 2022, 2021, 2022. Or yeah, early 2022 when I was covering it, and there was a paper shortage too. So yeah, I wonder if Corona-sama raising her head again affected this. Chainsaw Man, I am really surprised it's at 403,000, to be honest. I thought it would be closer to 500,000 by now. But I think the one that shocks me the most is Blue Lock. That the newest volume is not even in the top 50. It's not. Hell, even the newer volumes are like not in the top 20. They're like closer to the top 50. And as I said, it kind of makes me happy that it's like that, because it proves my fucking point that Isagi Stu is a shitty character, and I love it, and I shouldn't be getting shit. I shouldn't be getting any shit for it. Because what people want are well-written characters. They don't want bullshit fucking characters like Asagi Stew. I'm just saying. Asagi Stew is a shitty character. The fact that the Fourth Reich is a better character than this motherfucker says something. Got me liking the Fourth Reich. Anyways, I'm very curious what you guys think of this list. What do you guys think of how low the sales are this week? And how low... And I've been keeping an eye on the list for like the past few weeks while I haven't done it. Because I want to see if there's anything I need to add to my TBR. Because that's what I use these lists for sometimes. The numbers have been extremely low. So that's why I'm thinking, yeah, it might be Corona-sama playing a role. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans. Love what we're doing, so and want to help keep this operation alive so we can keep bringing you more Oricon content. A few ways you can do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.